Hello gentlemen, this is Showman from Oil and Gas Field Quality Control. Today I am with the subject of non-destructive testing, ultrasonic testing. So let us discuss why we need a calibration block for UT or auto UT. Actually, calibration blocks come in many shapes and sizes. The type of calibration block actually depends upon the NDT application, the product being tested, and the form and shape of the subject being inspected. Calibration blocks are essential tools for NDT. They are used to establish the reference point, verify the accuracy of ultrasonic instruments, and ensure the consistency of measurements across different inspections. The blocks make sure that technicians can calibrate their equipment accurately and ensure the inspection is carried out with reliable and consistent settings. What are the materials used for calibration blocks? The material of the reference block should be the same as the material being inspected, and the artificially induced flaws should closely resemble that actual flaw that operator is testing for. A test block made from correct material ensures accuracy and consistency in inspection result. The types of calibration blocks that are available can be step wedges. These suitable for thickness measurement applications, available in different step configurations such as 5-step wedge, 8-step wedge, and 10-step wedge, and the range of thickness vary depending on the material thickness of the application. There are general blocks used for standard calibration, including but not limited to V1, A2 block, K1 block, DAC blocks, ideal for setting DAC means distance amplitude correction, and then TCG curves in shear and compression wave in inspection. ASME or AWS blocks specially designed to meet ASME standard like ASME VT 434.2.1. Other specific or calibration reference blocks are also available for specific standards and applications. How do the DAC block functions in calibration process? DAC means, I told you, distance amplitude correction blocks are specialized in setting up distance amplitude correction curves in ultrasonic testing machines. These blocks contain pre-drilled holes at specific depths which simulates the flaws at varying distance. These sizing methods allows the technician to evaluate detected indications against set acceptance criteria. What should be considered while selecting a calibration block? While choosing a calibration block, the specification standards and your company procedures required for the inspection, such as ASME for pressure vessels, dictate the type of calibration block which we need. Consider the material of the block, which should match the material and heat treating process of the component being inspected to simulate the inspection conditions accurately. The type of reflectors simulated by the block, like the side drilled holes or notches, should also resemble the expected flaws in the inspection process. Design and features of different calibration blocks. Material and geometry machined from exact or similar pipe or plate material grade as the test piece when curved, Z-shaped or block form to match the outer diameter, OD, and wall thickness. The flat bottom hole, typically 1 mm to 3 mm in diameter, drilled at various depth or zones to mimic the internal flaws like lack of fusion. Notches, outer diameter or inner diameter, square or V notches to verify the surface breaking response. Then through wall holes used to setting time bases, gate positions, and distance calibrations. So basically these blocks we are getting prepared from the same pipe material or same plate material based on the work scope, and generally there are some specialist machining companies which have high precision lathe machines, and they will have some electro-discharge machining, creating very accurate notches and all these things. The accuracy of the calibration block defines the accuracy of the test results. So it is very important to create a calibration block after making a proper research plan by level 3 guys who has accurate knowledge practically and theoretically. Calibration block is also termed as reference block, and there is another block required to demonstrate specific scanning plan for each and every joint design, which is also called validation block or mock-up testing block. There are hidden defects which the technician does not know. If it can catch all small or bigger defects, then the resolution and the accuracy of the scanning plan is being proven through that demonstration. So procedure of AUT is generally getting approved by this mock-up test, and also prove that technician is also okay. So one demonstration get the procedure as well as the technician approved for AUT. So that's all for the video today. Hope you gain some knowledge. Then please hit the like button, subscribe my channel, and share it to your friends. Signing off for today, Showman.